Hi, my name's Trung Dang, and today I'll be interviewing my sister. Um, okay, number one, do you believe in God? Who is God to you?
Well, I do believe in God, and God to me, He is my creator and my savior. He created the world and created everything living on this planet, and without Him, we wouldn't be able to survive and find happiness in life.
Describe your relationship with God.
I would say my relationship with God is kind of like a roller coaster. Of course, there are times in which there's happy moments and there's sad moments, and I guess I kind of blame whatever that happens on God. And so whatever mood I'm in at the time is how I feel, and I guess I would say my relationship is basically like a roller coaster.
Okay. Describe how you pray or connect to God.
How do I pray or connect to God? Um, well, I strive to, for a minute or two every morning or night, to say a little prayer in thanksgiving to God that everything will go well throughout the day and in life, not only for my own, but for like my family and friends around me and for the people in the world that are suffering. So I guess just like short little prayers throughout the day, and that's how I stay connected with God rather than since I'm busy most of the time, I don't have time to go to church every single day like some people do, so I just pray short prayers.
When have you felt closest to God? Have you ever had a profound religious experience, like a moment of conversion or reawakening?
Um, I would say I felt the closest to God during my times of despair and sadness. So, like, when a family member of mine dies or something bad happens, like a car accident or I don't know, something along those lines, I would say I felt the closest. Although at first I would be extremely upset and then I would like blame God for whatever that happens. But I think through that experience, I learned to be accepting of what happens because everything that happens, God has a reason for it. So I guess that is when I feel the closest to God, whenever in times of despair and sadness or anything that happens. And have I ever had a profound religious experience, like a moment of conversion or reawakening? Well, I actually did. So last year at junior retreat, we watched this video on YouTube called Falling Plates, and it basically kind of opened my eyes to like a new perspective on my relationship with God. And I thought it was really interesting because sometimes like you blame God for whatever that happens in your life, like if you totally bomb the test or I don't know, something extremely bad happens and does not go the way you want it, you just have to learn to trust in God and believe that like whatever happens, He knows what's best for you. And through these experiences, you learn and you grow as a person.
Who do you look up to for your relationship with God?
I guess I would say like I don't know the correct term for this, but at my school, they're like the directors of campus ministry directors. Yes, I would look up to them because they're always open to everyone and always like in whatever situation they always see God in that, and they always bring me happiness whenever anything goes down, whenever anything goes wrong. And so I guess I will look up to them because they're always there and they see the positive sides of things and reassure me that God is always there.
Which Christian tradition or church do you belong to? Why do you belong to that church?
I am in Roman Catholic Church, and I belong to that church partially because my mom is Catholic, as well as my whole mom's side. However, my dad is Buddhist, but he's okay with that, and he's really accepting of that as well. And as I grew up, I guess I kind of just accepted that, as well as I went to Catholic schools, private schools my whole life. But I also, like, through theology classes and learning about all the doctrines and dogmas of, and like the beliefs that Catholics believe, that's why I chose to be in this church.
What do you remember most about your faith? What do you remember most about the faith of your parents?
What was your question? Yes, I did. Although, at a time, since my mom is Catholic and my dad is Buddhist, there was a time I was just kind of questioning. I was like, I don't know if there really is a God or not. So, I guess I remember most about the faith of my parents. Okay.
What impact has your membership in the church had upon you?
I guess I would say I can meet more Catholics that believe in what I believe, and we bond together and grow together in our religion and faith.
What do you think are your most important obligations as a member of the church? How have you been active in your church?
I think the most important obligations as a member of the church is to always support the church, make donations, as well as volunteer with whatever, I guess, event that happens there, like bazaars or food banks, stuff like that. And how have I been active? Well, I help out during Mass sometimes with being like a gift bearer, or like bringing up the
You mean altar server?
the Eucharist, or being an altar server as well, and also taking part in the choir during Mass.
Alright. Have you ever considered working for your church as a minister or other religious person, such as a nun?
No, I have not. I would like to contribute to the other sacrament of matrimony for I guess, like, that's what I would like to do. I would not want to be a nun.
Alright.
So yes.
Thank you. Okay, thank you.